based in China. We're publicly traded in Shanghai and Hong Kong, and this is our pseudo facility. So basically, our sites in Beijing and Suzhou, we do GLP research, and our sites in the U.S., one in Richmond and one in Worcester, Massachusetts, we do discovery research. And we have regulatory certificates from ALAC for our pseudo site and Beijing site as well, and OECD, US FDA approved. That means that studies run at our pseudo facility could be filed in China, US, and European agencies simultaneously. For our non-clinical services, we have about 1 million square feet and 1 million square feet of lab space in China and 200,000 square feet in our U.S. site. We also have a few CDMO facility as well, and our newest addition is the Guangzhou Langze site that we recently acquired. So corporate social responsibility is actually a big issue in the CRO business, and many of you have heard that some of the U.S. companies are using F0 NHPs that got caught a couple years ago, which is completely against the humanity and social responsibility rules. However, for the Joanne NHPs that we use, we have 4 breeding facilities, and none of these NHPs that we use in our experiments are wild-caught monkeys. All of them are F2 or F1 generations, which aligns with the European and US requirements. And a little bit more is, although we provide CDMO, non-clinical and clinical services, our main focus is actually still our safety assessment, which is our non-clinical service. And basically, we have a number of different core technology platforms, including ophthalmology, inhalation, and CNS laboratories. And also, we are highly experienced in different animal models. We are experienced in all dosing techniques and experienced in new drugs discovery as well. So as for project experience, we are the first CRO that actually we're the first CRO that actually supports the US FDA and NMDA IND application. So the first one was done in 1998. And also we finished the first ADC evaluation in China. A number of firsts that we actually generated here. And Joanne actually helps the China FDA to set guidelines and standards as well. As for experience-wise, we ran hundreds of studies every year in different areas. And if you want to learn more about our capacities, we have a booth out there that's bright red, that has a bright red tablecloth. And feel free to email our info at Joanne Laboratories as well. Yep, thank you.
Thank you. And next we have Sam Wong from InnoStar, and he is the director of the business development.
Thank you, Stella. All right. Thank you, everyone, for taking chance. Thank you for CBA for taking this 30 years anniversary opportunity. I'd like to introduce our company. I want to make this really quick and simple. So we are InnoStar. What do we do? We are preclinical CRO, similar as John. And you can see this is our global presence. So we're headquartered in Shanghai, and we also have a Nantong facility. We have a Huangshan, Shenzhen facility. So each facility have a different capacities. For our Nantong side, it has 320,000 square feet of the lab spine. And for this facility, we can do all the kind of service, including screening and discovery, non-clinical PK, safety evaluation, non-clinical PD, and the radioisotope platform, ophthalmology platforms. And in Shenzhen site, we can do the clinical and discovery services, non-clinical PK and non-clinical safety evaluations. At Huangshan, also we have an HP farm by ourselves as well. You know, the global supply of NHP is always very short. So why we call ourselves one-stop CRO from non-clinical to clinical translation? Because during the drug development whole life cycle, we cover almost all the different stage. From the BCC stage, we can provide the preclinical and discovery services. And when you stepping into the IND enabling stage, it can provide a non-clinical PKPD and safety evaluation service. And we are also very, very strong in toxicology study in this part. After you find your IND, go to the clinical stage, we have the clinical bioanalysis services and the biomarker translational research service as well. And even for the CMC perspective, for the drug production and quality control side, we have a strategic partner for the CMC work. So you can also asking us for that if you have not only preclinical question, but also the CDMO questions. Another differentiation I want to mention between us and other preclinical CRO is we are very strong in innovative drug development because 90% of the past our projects are class 1 innovation drug development. The modality we covered, including all the kind of different modality you can image on the market, including novel antibodies, ADC, XDCs, peptide drugs, radiopharmas, cell gene therapies, and the traditional like small molecules, even also the vaccines. This showing a little bit record for us. We have very solid science and solid research. We have been established 2010 in China, and many of our leadership are from China NMPA reviewer from the China agency. So they are very experienced on developing the studies for non-clinical part. You can see part of the proud of we can announce this top lines. Their first anti-PD monoclonal antibody is serviced by us by their preclinical studies, and also a lot of case in China and overseas. This showing part of the collaborator we have, but not all of them. Just giving you an idea. We're having a very solid collaborations. One more thing I want to mention is from the project side. So we're a little bit different. So what we difference from the large technical CROs is we have very integrated project management system. Not like the big company like Charles River, you give them the study design, they will do what the design looks like. But for us, we have a lot of kind of part consulting work because a lot of small and the biotech, especially the startup, they don't know how to design their studies. So our project is like we have a project lead dedicated from the scientific perspective and kick in very early stage along with the project manager so they can make a very thorough design for your clinical studies. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's, hold on. Our project experience is, again, we have a globally 910 clients total, and annual R&D we helped is 100 plus. Also, we have filing the IND for 130 for FDA IND package and 3 FDA BLA package. We helping the clients to file the Europe OECD 9 IND package and 2 BLA and NDA package. Okay, that's it.
Thank you. And let's welcome Oliver Ho, the Business Development Manager of the IntelliPro.
Hi, everyone. My name is Oliver, and I'm from the IntelliPro Group Life Science team. Thanks for CBA provide us this chance to introduce ourselves to everyone. Well, we are from the IntelliPro Group. We are the one-stop human resource group in the global. Here's our introduction. We founded in 2009 in Silicon Valley. We are the global provider of the all-one talent and HR services. And our headquarters in San Jose, California. And we have team in North America, Europe, Asia, Middle East, and Latin America. Here's our map of our team in global. We have a team in different 38 countries, over 45 teams and office. We provide global talent provider like Europe, Middle East, Asia, Latin America, and North America. And we have our own database. It's about 160 million data in our database. That means 160 million candidates in our database. We use the AI to drive this database and use AI to match the candidate and the job position. So we can divide the delivery all global, different country, different industry, and different specific company. And also we have a lot of business like headhunting, like FTE and EOR, like employer record. That means that if you don't have company in America or in Europe, but you want have your business, no problem. We will hire under the IntelliPro, and you can start your business. We will pay them and provide the benefit, and also RPO, staffing, like PEO, HRO, and we also provide like IT support and financial advisor. We have a good relationship with different PE and VC firm, like Hill House, like Hongshan China. Most of VC have the cooperation with us. And every year we will host a lot of events in JP Morgan, Bio, DIA. Yeah, this year we will host 2 events in Bio and 1 event in DIA. Most of them are over the VP level. If you guys interested about that, please contact me or my team member. Also, we also provide campus recruitment. Have some company to hire the entry level who just graduated from the university. And these are part of our clients. We have the relationship in America, China, and globally. Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And then let's welcome Shihua Lin, the Vice President of the CMC Analytical and Quality Control from Top Alliance Bioscience.
Thank you, Stella. Thank you everyone for joining this discussion. I'd like to use 3 minutes to introduce our company. By the way, thanks to InnoStar. Cody already introduced Top Alliance in their presentation. I would like to use one slide, give a brief introduction about Top Alliance. In Chinese, we call 军事生物, so the two names sometimes people don't link well. In US, in English, we call Top Alliance Biosciences. Top Alliance is a next generation pharmaceutical company developing innovative drug for unmet medical need. We have over 50 drug candidates, within them 30 plus and early or mid clinical development. We have 5 market product. We have 3 in a phase 3 trial. For example, we have very nice anti-PD-1 antibody, which is the first one AMP approved domestic anti-PD-1 antibody. This is also first FDA approved innovative biologics developed and manufactured in China. So we have quite many number one. And during early pandemic, actually, Top Alliance one of the first company developed antibody for COVID-19. We cover 5 therapeutic areas. And we also use strategic international operation or partner with quite different, quite broad partnership with different continents. For example, US here, Coherus, we have Neo Pharma in EU, we have Hikmas, we have Singapore, and we have Dr. Reddy. So today, while I'm here, the main purpose is try to introduce our unique facility in Marriott, Rockville, about 5 minutes from here. We have a bioanalytical lab and bioassay lab. Our bioanalytical lab is a GLP lab, mainly focused on PK, ADA lab, and we have clinical flow cytometry to support our clinical trial from early to late. We can also provide support for our for customers. For our GMP bioassay lab, we are responsible for assay development for drug release and characterization. We can qualify and transfer that. We also provide bioassay consultation for other companies. We do a lot of cell banking, qualification, and transfer. Here is our GLP lab. We follow 21 CFR OECD practice. We have established quality assurance systems, data management, use LAME system, documentation, we use AssureX, and we support a lot of regulatory filing and answer those questions. For GMP lab, we also follow GMP guidance and regulations covering personal training, equipment, critical reagent, laboratory management, assay transfer, and sample testing, data reporting, and documentation. For example, for quality management system, we have robust QA/QC system and program in place. For quality system, we have quality manual, policy SOP, deviation, CAPA, training program, record and documentation management, risk management, change management, equipment qualification program. We have internal and external audit program. For QC, we have multiple level data review, software validation, documentation or process, and the execution and monitor performance or control. Here's just example about our sample management using LAME system. We get sample from clinical site, and we then do data sample receiving to position and do some pre-analysis management, and then we use LAME to manage samples and manage analysis and data reporting, documentation management. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And then let's welcome Jack Cho, the General Manager from Intellex Bio.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jack Chi. I'm from Intellex Bio. So it's a great honor to present our company We are a local supplying company that support lab research labs, clinical labs, as well as like government agencies, research institutes. So we are in this field for about 20 years, and we provide a lot of cutting edge technologies from global manufacturers. So our mission was to make the research more affordable. It doesn't need to be so expensive. And so we have like, we use AI and data-driven and also content-driven marketing strategy to have our product information directed to the end user at their fingertips. So we have reagents, equipment, supplies, and so this is one of the equipment that we are selling well, and this is called X-Clarity technology. It basically remove the lipid out from the like mouse brain or organs, and to get the clear 3D imaging. For like neuroscience and other like research for different organs. And also this is a fluorescence cell counter that use two-color fluorescence dye to stain nucleus, and it basically for like live cells and dead cells viability, and because it's only stain nucleus, automatically exclude those non-nucleus like stuff and the debris and like bees, so that we can get very accurate counting results in a quick time, like seconds. And this is equipment for Western blotting transfer. So for people who still like the web transferring, and they just hate the time spending, and this is one you can get a high throughput, quick, like four transfer at one time, and in a relatively short period of time, like maybe 30 minutes. So so this is a high throughput of a nanophotometer that you can do 12 samples at one time. And it uses a very different technology than the nanodrop. Nanodrop is based on a liquid detection technology, and a lot of time the liquid column is broken, and the result is not accurate enough. And this one using compression technology, and the sample compressed into thin smears, and it can get use a very small volume sample, like 0.3 microliter, and it still get a very accurate result. You can do 12 samples at one time as well. So we also provide a lot of like supplies, like plastic wares and the reagents. And our booth number is at number 11. So if you have any interest coming up to our booth, and so we'll welcome you and answer your any question. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And next, let's welcome Emily Palama, the General Manager from the Pultron Scientific. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure being here today. On behalf of our entire team, I want to thank the CBA for organizing this amazing flagship event and for the opportunity to be a continued sponsor. My name is Emily Plana, and I'm here today representing Pultron Scientific. We're based in Frederick, Maryland, and we specialize in protein analysis by mass spectrometry and DNA sequencing services. Some of you may already know us well, and it's great to see familiar faces. We truly appreciate our long-term relationships. For those of you less familiar, I hope you'll discover how a range of services can support and accelerate your research. So, what exactly do we offer? Well, our specialty is protein mass spectrometry, where we offer basic identification services, but also can customize projects for any sample type and any goal. Our core services include protein identification, peptide mapping, PTM analyses, and also intact protein analysis. We also harness the power of TMT labeling for differential expression and quantitative analysis of your cell or tissue samples. Furthermore, we offer long-read nanopore sequencing from entire plasmids to whole genomes. For projects focused on a specific gene or selection of genomic regions, we can use adaptive sampling for targeted sequencing to help save you both time and cost. So using the same powerful technology, we can also perform direct RNA sequencing to analyze long and short transcripts, poly-A tail lengths, and even detect base modifications. In addition to nanopore sequencing, we provide traditional Sanger sequencing and can even support your lab with services like mouse genotyping and microbial identification. So why choose Puchon? Well, what really sets us apart is our flexibility and our focus on partnerships. We understand that fast turnaround times matter and every project has unique needs, which is why we pride ourselves on being highly responsive and adaptable. We offer free consultations on experimental design, sample prep, and data interpretation to ensure reliable, high-quality results. Our precise, rapid, and cost-effective analyses can help clients manage their projects efficiently, supporting discoveries while saving time and valuable resources. So if you're looking for dependable support on your next project or just want to learn more, please feel free to stop by our booth. We're in the room where the breakfast and lunch was served, so you can't miss us. And thank you very much for your time and hope you have a wonderful rest of the event.
Thank you, Emily. And let's welcome the Catherine Pan, the partner at the Dorsey and Whitney.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Catherine Pan. My Chinese name is Pan Xichun, 三点水的潘，珍惜的惜，嘴唇的唇。My law firm is Dorsey and Whitney. It's a global law firm. We have over 700 attorneys and other legal professionals. And my team is the U.S.-China Practice Group. I founded this practice group 12 years ago. And today, the U.S.-China Practice Group at Dorsey and Whitney has grown to be the largest law firm in the United States that focuses on serving Chinese clients, particularly biotech clients, and also U.S. clients that are founded by Chinese American founders and entrepreneurs. What we do is we provide full life circle legal services to the biotech companies, from company formation to structuring, including global structuring, financing, anywhere from angel rounds, seed, to Series C, Series D, and your exit. We focus a lot these days on licensing, new co-transactions, M&A, and of course, IPO. We also pioneered Chinese companies' greenfield investments in the U.S., helping a lot of successful companies expand into the U.S. and bring manufacturing, R&D, and other jobs in the U.S. We have achieved a lot of regulatory compliance success for our clients, including data security, CFIUS, export control. I have some good news to report here because a lot of people, when you look at U.S. M&A opportunities and greenfield acquisition opportunities, you might be deterred by the National Security Review by CFIUS. However, this year alone, Dorsey and Whitney has obtained 2 CFIUS approvals for Chinese companies' acquisitions of U.S. business, which is quite amazing under the current geopolitical landscape. And of course, because we are attorneys, we handle disputes resolutions as well. So in the last 12 years, we've handled over 3 dozens of lawsuits and arbitration cases involving licensing disputes, founders disputes among entrepreneurs, and also other shareholder investor type of disputes. In addition to my day job, in my spare time, I do a lot of pro bono work for Chinese American scientists. You probably have all heard of China Initiative. So 3 years ago, we helped CBA put together educational programs and lectures educating Chinese American researchers, professors, and scientists regarding how to write NIH grants, how to make proper disclosure, and how to respond to FBI investigations or school investigations regarding the so-called China ties. And I'm here today for the CBA conference. I want to congratulate CBA for 30 years of excellence, and I want to thank you for inviting me to have the privilege and opportunity to stand here. I have three goals for this conference. First and foremost, to learn and to share. I want to share my experience of 25 years as an attorney, both in the China and in US. So I graduated from Harvard Law School in 2002. So I have been an attorney in the US, practicing corporate law in the US for 23 years. And I want to share my experience with you to make sure that your companies are successful and you do not repeat the same lessons and mistakes some of the predecessors might have made. But more importantly, I'm here to learn more about the industry, the science, and your work so I can put myself and my team in a better position to serve you and to connect the dots. My second goal here is to find more collaborators. We provide only legal and regulatory services. Therefore, it's important for us to collaborate with, for example, talent search firms, BD professionals, and other professionals to help facilitate a healthy ecosystem. And last but not least, my third goal here is because I've been serving my clients for the last 25 years, a lot of them have trusted me and asked me to be here so we can continue to look for executives, board members, researchers, and collaborators for them. Particularly my current projects, particularly are in the neuropsycho disorders areas. So if you have any interest in the above three areas, please come talk to me, take a photo of my contact information. And if you are not interested in any of these three areas, I still have one last thing. I am a passionate hobbyist about bird watching and figure skating. So if you want to enjoy bird watching around the lake or go figure skating with me, you're welcome to talk to me as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. And then we are pleased to have Shulian Sun, the CTO and co-founder of the Ubridging.
Okay, very proud to be the sponsor of the 30th anniversary of CBA. So I'm the co-founder of Ubridging and also the CTO of Ubridging. So in China, it's called Yiming Shengwu. So Ubridging is a one-stop global CDMO for the cell and gene therapy. So right now we have 5 sites in China. So we were founded in the year of 2015 in Jinan. So we have our headquarters in China is in Suzhou. So right now we have Beijing, Jinan, Suzhou, Nanjing, and Guangzhou sites. So also we are local here. So we opened our Germantown site in the year of 2024. So we are 1 year old in Maryland. So for the gene and the cell therapy, so we can provide the service from the CRO to CDMO. And also we also collaborate kind of like coordinate several like IT trials. You know, there is a very special China, like it's called the investigator-initiated trial. So the platform technology we have, including the plasmid production, the cell products, including the CAR-T, the iPSC and PL. We have very good like viral vector production platform, including the adeno-associated virus, lentivirus, and also oncolytic virus. We have platform for the RNA-LNP and also for the QC release and stability. So the first Here is our Maryland site. So it's pretty small, like 10,000 square feet, but it does have like 4 GMP clean rooms. And our Guangzhou site is especially for the cell therapy. The Jinan site is for the oncolytic virus. So Suzhou is doing most of the plasmid and adenovirus. So Urbadrin is not only a CDMO like manufacturing. We did lots of like technology innovations. So I can give you 2 examples. So this is the patents we got approved. We have like more than 10 patents like every year. We do have very special like in vitro transcript as small guide RNA platform. And also this year, we did a mRNA LNP reprogramming kit, from the PBMC to the iPSC. So we kind of like making the autologous iPSC derived products possible. So at the CDMO, we already did like 60, more than 60 like virus production and more than like 300 batches of the GMP plasmid and more than 100 batches of CAR-T. And we filed like 20 IND approvals. So this is from last year. We did like 5 IND to CDE, 3 to FDA, and we also did like 2 DMF. Like one is for AAV, one is for the plasmid QC control. So one of the product here is like, from the sequence to the IND approval, we only use like 9 months. Yeah, here is a picture of our Germantown site. Yeah, the Germantown site, we are focusing on the cell products. So we can do the CAR-T, we can do the autologous or allogeneic. We can do all the like QC releasing and the stabilities. Thank you.
Thank you. And then let's welcome Huaping Xu, the Director of Business Development from Oryao.
Thank you, Stella. Thank you, CBA, for invitation. Actually, we have a lot of cooperation in China with CBA and also some company like InnoStar, Junshi in China. But we are very new in North America, so I've taken this opportunity to introduce ourselves. So, Oryao, or in Chinese, 蒲公英. So, today, we gather together to exchange ideas to spike new thoughts. So actually, in 2012, so I feel pharmaceutical professional in China ask very similar question. So at the moment, there were not so many communication channels in China to share ideas. So they ask themselves, if pharmaceutical professional, scientists, regulators can gather together to connect, to share idea, to imply themselves. So what if question. So this go to the idea of 蒲公英, in English is dandelion. So the flower, the seeds can spread very quickly by the wind. So the same idea here. We call 蒲公英 because we spread the knowledge. Maybe you guys can remember the old days. We have something called BBS. So it's the very early days of internet. So at the moment, those pharmaceutical experts started with BBS, and suddenly a lot of experts, professionals gathered in the BBS online. So it's a surprise to us. So very quickly, we develop ourselves from not only the from online, but also offline. So now we call ourselves platform for medium and forum. So why we said that? We have more than 1 million users in the platform. You can think about as a LinkedIn meets Facebook, but only for pharmaceutical professionals. As I mentioned, we have in the different platforms under our year, we have over 1 million users from the pharmaceutical area. In this background, we collect a lot of resources, including startup companies that often ask us a question, how we can help those startup companies to grow up. So we have Incubate, currently located in Shenzhen, China. So our mission is very simple, to accelerate biotech innovation with a big way. So we try to connect China and North America. So let's just give a little bit details our platform, our media and forum. So we have a small gathering, a salon series, focused on the leadership or expertise level. Up to our flagship events, we have our own annual conference like CBA Today, and also we cooperate with Shanghai and Shenzhen government for their meetings and forum, like Shanghai Biotech Week, Shenzhen Biopharma Forum. So we are also Incubate. So we have dedicated team in Shenzhen. Also, we have office in Toronto. I'm from Toronto, so it's not so far from here. The purpose is if we have an idea, how we can soft land those idea or even a PowerPoint slides for a quick expansion in China. This is the question we can work together to have startup companies. So, of course, we are a media company, so we can provide media promotion. We also have our VC funding, which primarily focus on the seed round. So for the initial funding required for startups. So we have another service such as office, lab, tenant, regulatory service. So why it works? We are not like the VC company, but why we can help a startup, particularly in the pharmaceutical company, pharmaceutical industry. So because we can integrate ourselves in the China pharmaceutical ecosystem. So we can have the startup to find a lot of resource in addition to the funding. So talk about ecosystem, you can see we primarily focus on the media forum, but we also expand to other areas such as venture, education, products, consultation, talents. So that means we can provide a lot of guidance, link a lot of resource in China for startup companies. So again, we are a platform. We're open to partners, collaborators, and global innovators. This is just one slide to show how we can promote the startup companies in China. So I'm going to have a pitch competition for entrepreneurs in China, in Shenzhen. So if you or your friend have an idea or have interest in China massive market, yeah, you can talk to me and we'll welcome you to Shenzhen pitch competition. So as I mentioned, I believe the innovation, there is no bar for innovation. So let's connect together and we can share the information, spark ideas. And this is my WeChat and email information. Please take a photo if you like for the connect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And let's welcome Amy Young, the Director of Business Development at the Gravity Sign. Welcome.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Amy, come from Clarity Sci. And Clarity Sci is your one-stop provider of high-quality supply and solution for life science research, from single-cell to neuroscience networks. And whether you are exploring disease mechanisms or developing new treatment or optimizing equipment, Clarity Sci provides the tools and the support you need. And Clarity Sign was founded in Delaware in 2021, and over 70% of our team has a PhD degree, which giving us a deep understanding of scientists' needs. And we offer not only products, but also on-site training for our equipment. And actually, our products covers over 10,000 items and covering various fields. And for life science, we provide equipment and consumables for neuroscience, cell biology, and sociology. And for clinical applications, we offer high quality equipment and consumables, such like positive charge slides for pathology and histology research. And to enhance the experimental efficiency, we provide automation system for NGS quality check and the nucleic acid extraction, as well as a cost-friendly consumables for your existing equipment. And as this slide display, we have anesthesia system, stereotaxis instrument, EGG system for neuroscience, and we also have a centrifuge, shaker, etc. for life sciences. And most important, we also offer a very variety experimental consumables, such like flask, dishes, tubes, and tips. And in a short words, Clarity Sci is try to be your one-stop provider of high-quality supply and solution for life science research. And we also distributed for many well-known brands, which you can also buy these different brands just from our company, and we also can provide you a very good discount for them. And we also provide products and the service to numerous research institutions and the companies, such like the NIH, Harvard, and the MIT, etc. And the most important question, why choose us? And for researchers, we can provide you a personalized service, which can meet your research needs. And we also have competitive pricing and reliable local support. And as a small company, we also have faster response and flexible ordering. Like we can provide a second-day delivery to your lab. And we also have strong technical support to do the on-site training and to streamline your procurement process. And our company are also innovation-driven and research-focused, which can dedicate to advancing science. And for the manufacturers, if you are expanding into the US market, we can offer US-based warehouse and logistic. And we also have local sales and technical support to increase your market presence. And we already have an established distribution network, which can directly reach into your target customers. And we also have flexible and scalable partnership for different size of company. And thank you. And whenever you are a researcher or a manufacturer, I believe CraftSci is your trusted partner. And we are committed to efficiency, innovation, and growth, and helping you achieve your experiment success. Thank you. And please feel free to visit our booth and grab some small gifts and talk about what kind of samples you may need. We just encourage our customer to try before you buy it. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. And then we will have an introduction video of the biointro, biological.
Includes recombinant antibodies, bispecific antibody production, large-scale antibody production, afucosylated antibodies, brush-map small-scale expression packages, and our newly made hybrid antibody conjugation. The antibody production process includes gene synthesis, transfection, purification, and quality control. Based on the antibody sequences provided by customers, we use our proprietary MIS system for structural analysis and optimization of primer design. With the automated system for plasmid preparation, the whole process from design to DNA ready for expression can be done in as fast as 3 days. Furthermore, our antibody discovery service includes single cell screening, hybrid sequencing, and high-throughput fully human antibody discovery. For antibody optimization, we provide affinity maturation and antibody stabilization. In addition, we can provide solutions for recombinant expression in body cells and atoll. We also hold reauthorization for CBA Meeting Trophy 1 which has been filed with the U.S. FDA's Drug Master File. Several of our partners modules have entered the international multi-center clinical stage. To learn more about the exceptional services visit our official website at www.biointron.com or contact us at info@biointron.com.
So thank you again to all our speakers and all the participants. I hope you enjoy the rest of the meeting, and all the sponsors, please come to the front and we will take a group photo. Thank you.